Lesbian fiasco.
Lesbian fiasco.
Lesbian fiasco.
Lesbian fiasco.
Lesbian fiasco.
Lesbian fiasco.
I'm Nikki.
And I'm Monte.
And this is the Lesbian Fiasco.
Lesbian fiasco.
Perfect, because this is the Lesbian Fiasco.
Yeah. I don't even really know what this is. It's a fiasco is what it is.
This is a bi-weekly podcast where the two of us read stories we have written but the other has not read. We email the story after we begin recording so the other person does not have a chance to read ahead. The challenge begins during the reading using the silent notes as indicators for direction, tone, actions, noises, etc. The challenge does not end there, no. We each continue writing the next chapter of the other person's story until a definitive end is met. It could be 2 podcasts, it could be 10. You don't know, and neither do we. As if that wasn't enough of a challenge, we only get 1 take. That's right, the screw-ups, awkward silences, while we try to hold back our laughter, and our unapologetic can't hold it back laughter or bewilderment is all raw and uncut.
Thank you for untangling that fiasco in my head. All right, let's get on with the show.
Lesbico Match Pt.7. Sirens whirl as nearby chatter from EMTs, firefighters, police, and investigators is overheard by Devin, who is sitting on a large rock next to the road. Olivia is speaking to police and detectives inside of a squad car. Devin is motionless, stuck in a stare. She is abruptly snapped back into reality when a limo parked in the driveway of the mansion explodes. Everyone drops to the ground. Devin jumps into a fetal position, protecting her head. A squad car door opens and Olivia runs to Devin. Olivia grabs Devin's hands and tries to pull her from the ground, urging her to come to the squad car. Devin only hears ringing in her head and frantically pleads to stay put. Olivia falls to the ground and wraps Devin in her arms. Swaying back and forth, she tries to calm her down. Just a couple of hours ago, this area was a quiet, beautiful getaway. Unrecognizable, it now looks like a war zone. All of the first responders are scattering, calling for backup, nursing their injured co-workers. This was the second explosion of the evening. Olivia looks up suddenly when she hears a vehicle approaching quickly and slams on its brakes, coming to a tire squealing halt. 2 back doors swing open from the large, black, unmarked SUV. A woman is stomping up to Olivia. Olivia jumps up and stands at attention.
What the hell is happening here? You want to explain to me how the hell this transpired right under your nose?
Yeah, you have some serious explaining to do. We were enjoying a nice evening at home, thinking we had taken out all the trash, and when we get a call that not just 1, not 2, but 3 major suspects had gotten away. Devin looks up and wipes tears from her face, sees Olivia stammering and appears to be pleading with 2 women. She stands and rubs her ears in an attempt to get the ringing to stop. Olivia, are you okay?
Devin, I'm okay. Please go sit in the squad car.
Come with me. I won't go without you.
Actually, it would be easier to talk in the SUV. Shall we, Jones and Judge, go to the SUV?
Lead the way, honey. Olivia leads Devin to the SUV. The seats are similar to limo seating. 2 seats facing the front, 2 seats facing the back. Devin slides in next to Olivia.
Okay, Olivia. Now that we're all comfy and cozy, want to elaborate on the happenings of the last few hours and how the hell 3 major criminals have vanished?
Yeah, and for shits and giggles, don't leave out the part with the dead naked girl and the guy in the front seat with his throat slashed. Well, when he had a throat. God damn it, everything that was in that limo is toast now. Do you know how close we were to bringing this entire operation down? I can't wait to hear your version of tonight. This ought to be rich. Entire operation? Olivia looks at Devin and places a hand on her knee.
Devin, I'm sorry you've been dragged into all of this. Unfortunately, it's part coincidence and part bad luck. When you were at the bar, you downloaded an app. Some of the documents on your phone were uploaded because the coding matched some of Boeing's encryptions. You were targeted almost immediately.
I'm confused. An app I didn't. Devin's face goes white as she recalls the sticker she saw in the restroom at Bar Lesbico. Yeah, you getting it now? Is it coming together? It's always the innocent looking ones.
Don't be embarrassed. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
I don't understand how an app. I mean, so wait, Simonetta?
Olivia, I'd like to take it from here, as at this moment, I'm trying very hard not to strangle the life out of you. I fear if I hear you speak even once more, another life will end tonight.
Olivia, clearly frustrated, takes a deep breath in and turns her head to face the window.
Devin, I'm going to lead this discussion with you in kiss form. That's keep it simple, stupid. Listen carefully. You accepted the cookies from the app Dommy Mommy, of which you downloaded at Bar Lesbico. After accepting the cookies, your phone was immediately hacked by a system that ran in the background on your phone. It immediately downloaded adware, which at that point took complete control over everything on your phone. Emails, photos, documents, contacts, etc. Everything. Your prior position at Boeing landed you in a vulnerable position. Luciana is Dommy Mommy and head of the lesbian mafia. Simonetta and Gia are her worker bees. Tonight, Luciana had enough of Gia's slip-ups, and if my assumptions are correct, she had her 86th. Which brings us back to Olivia. Olivia is an undercover agent for the United States government. She has been tracking Dommy Mommy for some time, along with myself and the judge, otherwise known as Judge Jody.
I'm a judge to you, and that's all you need to know.
I digress. Devin, if I haven't lost you already, I might in just a few more sentences. You were brought here tonight to be drugged and persuaded to give very sensitive security information. Likely, once they had that information, you would have been murdered. The reason you weren't murdered was, once again, coincidence, and this time, good luck. Gia gave herself and Simonetta the drugs you were supposed to take. The pill you were given was nothing but an aspirin. They, on the other hand, took 2 very heavy doses of pill cocktails.
Devin's eyelids get heavy and she begins to cry. I knew it. I took a chance and I knew I shouldn't have gone to a stranger's house. Pretty woman doesn't happen in real life. I'm so stupid. Olivia looks at Devin and leans in to kiss Devin on the forehead. Devin leans away. I don't even know who you are. Olivia's eyes well, and she speaks up.
I couldn't tell you all this, but I would have not have allowed anything to happen to you. What Jones is leaving out is how I was here the whole time and they wouldn't have hurt you. They couldn't have. Remember when Simonetta was upset because Luciana said we were canoodling in the DJ booth? Simonetta was upset because she knew that was the exact moment Dommy Mommy realized her and Gia fucked up royally. Luciana wasn't expected in the States, but tired of Gia's mishaps. She decided to clean up the mess herself and remind Simonetta who the boss is. The surprise when I saw her was real. Simonetta was getting a little too confident and beginning to act as Dommy Mommy, so Luciana had to put her foot down in a big way.
Wait, this is all so much. So they are married or they aren't?
Yes and no. They definitely had a fling at one time, but the marriage was just another facade, a cover-up to make travel easier. Then the payments didn't look like payments, just bank transactions between spouses and their businesses. No, Luciana is in love with another woman. a woman who Simonetta was growing increasingly jealous of. She was here tonight. That was who we saw slash the driver's throat before shooting Gia.
Hold the corn dog for a second. You mean to tell me she was here tonight? You know what, Jones? Just strangle her. I don't even care anymore. There's got to be another body bag in one of these ambulances over here.
Yeah, and then what? What did you want me to do? Devin and I would have been killed if I would have tried to stop her. Besides, I was in a bit of a shock myself, thinking she was in maximum security lady prison for at least the next 20 years. Who dropped the ball on that, Jones?
Jones and Judge Jody both lean back in their seats.
Olivia, you know we have no control over the guards and whatever deals they make. Ha! Typical passing the buck. Guess what, Jones? Guess what, Judge? Megan Thompson is free now. She slipped through your fingertips before mine. Olivia, what were you doing when the first explosion happened? Our recording stops as soon as you are leaving the mansion. Devin and I started walking down this road. We noticed the limo driving back at high speeds. It was swerving from one side to the other. We stayed out of sight until it passed. The limo driver then opens the door, and before they are able to exit, a pair of hands grab their head, and then a knife enters their throat. Devin screamed, and that alerted the knife wielder that we just witnessed the crime. She jumped out of the car from the back seat. It was only then when I realized it was Megan. Simonetta stepped out behind her. Megan pointed a gun at Devin and I, but Simonetta pushed it down. I overheard her say Luciana said no. The front door opened and Luciana was calling them in quickly. It was at that time when I saw Gia slumped over in the backseat of the limo. She appeared to have a gunshot wound to the chest. There was an altercation at the front door after Luciana and Megan greeted each other with a warm embrace and kiss. Simonetta began shouting in Italian at Luciana.
Let's get to it. What about the explosion?
It happens just as Simonetta says she's driving to the airport. She is, of course, speaking of the private air hangar just down the road. As Simonetta is walking to the car, it explodes and everyone gets blown to the ground. Simonetta was definitely injured. Luciana and Megan pulled her inside. That's when I got on the phone and called for backup. I figured something happened with the live feed, otherwise backup would have arrived already. I told Devin to record everything. Devin, please hand over your phone.
Devin is in complete shock. In a daze, she hands Miss Jones her phone. They begin playing the video. Oh, Christ on a cracker. What the hell are we supposed to do with this? You recorded your own face and that's it. It's 35 seconds of your own mug. I'm sorry. It's not like I record live crimes every day. I was scared and then my phone died.
It doesn't matter. Not really. Not much happens after they go inside the house. I happened to grab a stack of mail and I opened this letter. Wait until you get a load of this. We know who set off the explosions. A well-known arsonist.
Give me this. Here. The honors, my dear? Judge Jody hands the letter to Miss Jones, who reads it aloud.
Dear Simonetta, I hope this letter finds you with the most awful, explosive diarrhea you've ever experienced, followed by extremely painful hemorrhoids. A yeast infection so bad you've itched yourself raw and dry. I hope you contract a plethora of STDs, you dirty slut. But most of all, I hope you feel the pain you've caused me. You fucked me over, Simonetta. You hired me to break up Luciana and Megan. Here I am, sitting in prison for life for espionage, treason, assault, theft, fraud, abduction, arson, and attempted murder. I simply have nothing to lose anymore. That is why I am writing this letter. Revenge will be mine. I made some friends here in prison, friends who are going to surprise you with a little gift from me. You won't see it coming, but I assure you, you'll feel my burn. So live it up while you can. Go out with a bang. Best wishes, Sarah DeBravo. P.S. Just so you know, when you're dead and gone, Luciana will move on. I will have done her a favor.
Now that's the kind of stuff that really gets my motors revving. I guess Simonetta picked the wrong one. So she never read this, huh?
No, Judge. I'm assuming they have no idea who installed bombs on both cars. If I had to guess, they most likely think it's Jean-Claude Van Clam in an act of revenge for their negligence that landed them and Rania Putina back in Russian lady prison. The worst part, there's no telling how many more bombs there are out there. Anyway, not long after Luciana and Megan took Simonetta inside, they were rushing back out into a car that pulled away just at the end of the driveway. They sped off. Minutes later, first responders showed up just prior to the second bomb, and you two pulling up. I gave my statement to Officer Ginger Minnergross.
Just as Olivia ends her story, she, Devin, Miss Jones, and Judge Jody all notice that with fire still burning and injuries being tended, everyone has stopped to listen to their radios. Miss Jones reaches between Devin and Olivia to turn up the volume on the police radio behind them. All responders, I-40 North, be advised of an 1171 in progress after an 1178. Several casualties have been reported. Witnesses reports possible 1080. Miss Jones turns down the radio and grabs her cell phone. She hops out of the car to make a phone call. Judge Jody follows. Olivia, what's happening? So many police and paramedics are leaving. Something else is happening, isn't it?
The dispatcher said there's been a plane crash just north of I-40. The plane is on fire and a witness reported a possible bomb explosion.
Oh my God. Do you think?
Yes, I'm absolutely sure. Sarah definitely got her revenge.
I want to leave. There could be another one. I want to go. Just as Olivia leans in to hug Devin, the car door opens and Miss Jones leans her head in.
The entire area is being evacuated. It was another bomb that took down Luciana's private plane. 4 bodies have been discovered, including the pilot, but no confirmation on identities at this time. You two get out of here. Driver, take these 2 home. Olivia, get some rest. Tomorrow will be a big day. Woo! It's over for good.
The SUV pulls up at Devin's townhome and she steps out onto the sidewalk. It's now 7 a.m. The birds are chirping and the world is bustling around them. Are you coming in? I'd rather not be alone right now.
Yes, please. I'd like nothing more.
As they enter the apartment, Devin walks to the windows and draws the shades down. They both undress while walking into the bedroom. Exhausted, their bodies both fall into the bed. Devin plugs her phone in and turns on some quiet background music. Naughty by Nature's Everything's Gonna Be All Right begins playing. Devin rolls over and nuzzles her head into Olivia's neck. Olivia wraps her arms around Devin.
I think I found my match.
I know I found my match. Olivia smiles and kisses Devin on the forehead. Devin's phone pings. Simultaneously, their eyes jolt open and they stare at each other.
Did you say you would like to accept cookies? No!
Bin.
Uhaul Time Machine, Chapter 2. Dude. This is all blowing my mind, but for real, let's get my crap in the back of this U-Haul and get on the road. Marty walks to the back of the U-Haul and there's a dolly standing in the truck bed. Nik, this truck is possessed. I mean, it's like the coolest technology I've ever seen, but look how the dolly just appeared like that. If we were in another time, this would be some crazy magic or something.
I know, right? So crazy. Oh, wait. Look, we got a text from her.
Who?
The U-Haul. It says, sorry, Nick and Marty. I can't help you pack your things, but pack up the back and let's hit the road. Auto drive will assist while you nurse your hangover.
All right. You heard the U-Haul lady. Let's load up.
Woohoo! Let's go.
Nick and Marty load up Marty's sofa, bed, packed boxes, and trash bags full of clothes into the back of the U-Haul. It takes them a half hour.
All right, dude, that's it. Let me brush my teeth and let's go.
Oh, shoot. Thanks for the reminder. Let me find my toothbrush. I packed it away already, and my teeth are hairy.
Dude, that's gross.
Right? After doing the last things in the house, Nick waits in the truck and Marty finishes their last goodbyes to the house, finally locking the door behind them and inserting the key through the mail slot. Memories.
Hey, Marty, so guess what? This auto drive feature is crazy. We don't even have to drive. We could just like chill in the seats. We don't have to do anything.
What? I don't know if I trust it. Like, I always see crazy auto drive news where like Teslas be doing crazy things in self-driving mode.
No, man, don't worry about it. If it makes you feel better, I'll sit in the driver's side and you can chill in the passenger seat.
Okay, Nick, but you'll like still watch the road, right?
Of course, we got this. And our trusty U-Haul lady got us.
It's definitely a lady for sure. Okay, let's go. Nick and Marty close the doors and buckle their seatbelts. Just then, the U-Haul dings and a beautiful lady avatar appears before them above the middle console. Hi, Nick and Marty, and welcome to your future U-Haul experience. As beta testers, you will see things that have never been seen before by anyone. I truly hope you enjoy the ride. I have goosebumps, dude.
She's hot. Hey, U-Haul lady, what's your name?
How about you give me a name, Nick?
Whoa. What?
Dude, give her a name.
Oh, yeah, I guess we can't just call her U-Haul lady. Let's see. Let's call her Sappho's. Sappy for short.
Love it. What's up, Sappy? Sappy it is. Thanks, babes. Press the button and let's begin.
She called us babes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. How did a U-Haul truck just make me blush?
Right?
Nick presses the start button and the U-Haul begins to back up onto the road. It drives to the first intersection at the end of the road and waits at the red light. So far, so good. Go, Sappy, you're killing it.
Sappy, Sappy, Sappy.
Marty gets a notification in their phone and reads it. Sap says, thanks, babes. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Dude, I'm going to buy stock in U-Haul. This is going to blow up the moving industry.
Wait, isn't that like insider trading or something? They both look at each other and smile.
Nah.
The U-Haul makes its way through the city and gets on the highway. Let's see what I want. Hey, Nick, you want some chips?
Hell yeah.
What flavor?
Let's test her. Get something crazy.
Oh, I'm gonna test her. I know Thailand has some crazy flavors. How about some crayfish Lay's chips?
Gross, dude. It's like 9 in the morning and you want some crayfish?
Just then, a bag of crayfish flavored Lay's potato chips pops up from the console. Holy moly, would you look at this? She did it! Like, where can this truck even store hundreds of chip options? Like, there must be like a whole convenience store underneath us.
Are you really gonna eat those? Or are you just testing Sappy?
Both. You want some?
Sure, I'll try them. Let's see. I want something else though. How about Cajun chips?
Nik selects voodoo chips and they pop out of the console.
Yeah, but seriously, dude, every chip in the world must be under our seats or something.
We are riding on a bed of chips. I'm in heaven.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Hey, Nik.
Yeah.
Thanks, friend, for getting this and helping me move. This is beyond amazing.
Dude, of course. You do the same for me.
Damn straight. Okay, Safi, now give me some ube flavored bubble milk tea. Please, my lady.
No way, dude. Bubble tea? There's no way she can do that.
Just then, a sealed iced bubble tea rises from the console. I can't believe this. Taste it, dude. It's like perfect.
Oh my God. It's amazing.
You want one too?
Sure. I'll do matcha flavored bubble milk tea with the golden tapioca balls.
Just then, Nick's order appears from the middle console. I don't think my mind's ever been blown this hard.
There are no words, dude. Try mine. This is the best matcha milk tea I've ever had.
Whoa. Thank you, Uhaul. Love you, sweet thing.
Did you just tell Sappos you loved her?
Too soon?
Yeah, dude. Always dropping the L word too soon. I know you.
You're right, Nik. I always rush things. But when you feel it, you feel it. Safi, Nik loves you too. You're awesome.
It's true, Sappy. I love you too. Okay, this is weird.
Nah, this isn't weird. This is technology. Like weird science shit. Remember that movie?
I loved that movie as a kid. That actress was so hot. What was her name?
I don't know. Oh, Safi just texted Kelly LeBrock as Lisa. Weird science chick.
Let's take Sappy to trivia night at a brewery and kick some asses.
Oh, yeah. Like we just roll up inside of a brewery with our U-Haul. I can see it now.
That would be insane.
God, I'm dying. This is all insane. The U-Haul is rolling on auto drive smoothly down the interstate. Both Marty and Nik are chilling in the seats with their feet up on the dash, drinking their drinks and eating chips. Hey, Nik, there are a bunch of buttons on your side. What they do?
I don't know, man. I haven't read all the manual.
Push one and see what it does.
No, man. We're going 80 miles per hour. Let's wait till we get off the highway to try them.
I'm sure Safi wouldn't let us put ourselves in danger, Nik. Come on, try one.
No, Marty. I'm not sure it's safe.
You're not even driving. Just push one.
Let's just chill. Order some more chips or like some guacamole.
Oh, look. There's a woman in the next car over driving topless.
No way!
Nik looks over to the window as Marty slyly tries to reach over to the driver's side and push a button. Nik looks back just in time and swipes Marty's hand away.
No, Marty, come on, stop!
Marty is startled and pulls back, knocking their bubble tea over onto the console. Oh shit, my bad, Saf.
Dude, I said no.
The bubble milk tea starts seeping into the console and they start to hear electric buzzing and some electrical smoke coming out of the cracks.
Oh my God, dude, no! I'm gonna lose my deposit over this.
I got it. My bad. I'll clean it up. Just then, the lights start flickering in the cabin. The console is short-circuiting as they speed down the road. Nik takes the wheel and tries to pull the U-Haul over to the shoulder, but the wheel is locked up. Sappho's avatar appears before them, glitching, as she says, "Uh-oh, sorry, babes. Looks like I lost your coordinates."
What?
I'm sorry. The U-Haul speeds up to 100, 120, 150, 200 miles per hour. Nik and Marty are freaking out, screaming in their seats. The U-Haul keeps accelerating so fast that they can no longer see anything outside the windows. It's all blurry. There are electrical flashes in the cabin, and both Nik and Marty crawl up into little balls covering their heads in their seats. The U-Haul keeps accelerating as the two brace themselves for a bad collision. The buzzing and whirling sounds are deafening until it all becomes a loud hum, and suddenly, stillness. The U-Haul has come to an abrupt stop. Nik and Marty are still balled up as Marty reaches over for Nik, tapping her on the head. Nik, are you still there? Did we die?
I'm still here. It stopped.
Nik and Marty both peek up and see that the cabin is still there. There is a fog in the air of the cabin. Nik looks out the window and can't believe her eyes.
Marty!
Nik, I'm sorry. I won't order any more milk tea. I'm sorry I spilled it.
Marty, where the hell are we? Look!
Marty looks out the windows all around. They are floating in space. All they see are stars around them. Did we astral project? Did we die? We did die. I'm sorry I killed us, Nik. I'm so sorry.
Marty, we're not dead. Look, dude.
Nik slaps Marty across the face. Oh, dude. Okay, I deserve that, but not cool.
We're alive. Hallucinating maybe, but alive. Dude, we are in space.
How the hell? Don't understand. Just then, the female avatar appears before them, not as glitchy as before. Sorry, babes. We got off course. I have lost your tracking coordinates and self-cleaning mode of my internal working has commenced. Please enter coordinates of new route.
We didn't die, but we are in space. Okay, so all logic is out the window.
Don't throw logic out the window. There's no air in space. We'd get sucked out and die.
We wouldn't be in space if it weren't for your shenanigans.
I'm sorry. Maybe if you press a button, we'll get back to Earth?
Yeah, space is dark and creepy. Take us back to Earth, Safi.
You'll have to select a button to take you to the place and time you wish to go, babes. Aha! Safi said press a button. Vindication.
Vindication? Dude, if it weren't for you, this U-Haul wouldn't be floating in space right now.
You're right, dude. You're right. But if we don't press a button now, we're just going to be out here for eternity. Like, we'll never get back. You press a button, Nik. I trust you more than myself right now.
Okay, I hardly read the manual, and I don't know which one to push. Safi, which button do I press?
It's your choice, babe. Press a button to get back to any time you wish.
What does she mean, time?
I think she meant place. Maybe it's just like a little glitch from my sugary drink.
Okay, let's see. These buttons are just different colors. They don't say anything on them.
Choose a pretty color.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's helpful.
Sorry, dude.
It's cool, man. We're still alive. Let's see. How about chartreuse?
Nik presses the button and immediately the U-Haul starts to propel forward and Nik and Marty are thrown back into their seats. They are in a kaleidoscopic wormhole of sorts, propelling forward. This is the craziest acid trip ever. Nik, oh my God.
I'm gonna puke.
Me too. After an unintelligible amount of time and space, the U-Haul comes to a complete stop. Nik and Marty both hold their heads in their hands.
Whoa. Marty, you all right?
Still alive, I think. And I didn't blow chunks, surprisingly. They both look out the window. Hey, we're back on Earth. Yay! But
where are we?
Fiend.